Time now for the evening rush. People in a southwest Albuquerque neighborhood are mourning the loss of 4 neighbors. Police say it started just after 9 last night when they got a call about shots fired. When officers got to the scene, they found 3 people dead and a 4th died at the hospital. 2 other people were also shot but are expected to live. Police don't have a suspect, but they believe they drove down the street and started shooting. Along those lines, police are also investigating a shooting that left a man dead and 3 others injured in northwest Albuquerque. Police say this happened at the Rio Volcan Apartments on Ladera. Police say they found a man shot there. They say another man was found shot at the Walmart at Coors and I-40. Police say 2 other men went to the hospital saying they had been shot. They say it is all connected. Police say another man was shot stepping in to help during a robbery. This happened at the Casa Bonita Apartments in northeast Albuquerque. Police say he saw a man and a woman steal a purse, and when he tried to step in, he was shot in the neck. No word on a suspect. We will continue to follow all the latest details on all of these shootings, both on air and on our KRQE News app.
And our rain chances begin to build as we head into this weekend, with this upper level disturbance making its way into the state, shifting that rain chance off into central and western New Mexico, especially as we head into Sunday and into the beginning of next week. I'll show you the details on that rain chance later. Back to you. A neighbor who lives near the West Mesa Memorial, they're tired of the illegal dumping near that memorial. This afternoon, the city sent crews to clean up that unwanted mess. Now the city says they're partnering with the county and other agencies to try and stay ahead of the illegal dumping issue. This weekend, you will likely see billboards around town sending a strong message to President Trump. The ACLU says they're putting up these billboards throughout Rio Rancho and Albuquerque. One of them says, quote, "In New Mexico, we like red or green. Hold the white supremacy." This one will go up along Paseo and along I-40. Billboards will also be spread out on Highway 558, and there is also one on Unser. Fewer people are taking the bus, and if ABQ ride continues on this path, the city says they might consider changes. There were more than 9 million riders in the budget year that just ended. That's down 500,000 from the year before. Officials say it's because of cheap gas and the ART project. They say if the downward trend continues, they will do a comprehensive overview of every single route. A former church worker in the gift shop at the Santuario de Chimayo is now accused of stealing money. The Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office says 20-year-old Teresa Chavez took more than $3,600 over several days. They say surveillance video shows Chavez failing to enter cash sales into the register or deleting them. New at 6, the state attorney general's office is asking the judge hearing State Senator Richard Martinez's DWI case to recuse himself. The AG's office says the court filing comes after the judge disclosed previous professional and social interactions with Martinez. Martinez was charged with aggravated DWI in June. A former priest will spend 30 years behind bars after being found guilty of sexually abusing an altar boy in the early 1990s. 81-year-old Arthur Perot was sentenced in a Santa Fe federal courtroom today after a jury convicted him on 6 counts of aggravated sexual abuse. The state is suing a restaurant for allegedly shortchanging 33 employees, but the state still gave the business a big contract to sell food at the state fair. The Department of Workforce Solutions says they're only concentrating on the wage theft at the Old Town restaurant since they didn't know about the contract until today. But Expo New Mexico says determinations of wage theft against an employer will result in disqualification for future contracts. Looking ahead to Wednesday, when Albuquerque City Councilors could vote on the sale of a firehouse in the Edo neighborhood. The Hellenic community of New Mexico could be securing the Highland Fire Station at Silver and High Street with their $200,000 bid. No word on their plans for that building. The feds are setting a May deadline to decide if the lesser prairie chicken should be federally protected as a threatened or endangered species. The agreement was reached yesterday between the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and 3 conservation groups. There will be a public comment period before anything is finalized. And your Metro Threat Index tomorrow for a 3. Temperature's going to stay mild and we're still going to be mostly sunny as we head into the afternoon, but there will be a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms as we head into your Saturday afternoon and your evening. Jessica? Students at a local college are looking at the universe in a new way. St. John's College in Santa Fe is unveiling an armillary sphere tonight. Like a telescope, it's a scientific instrument made to measure portions of planets and stars. This is the only replica in the world that functions like the original, invented in the 16th century. You can weigh in on what the Sandoval County Sheriff's Office should name its new canine. The male German Shepherd will serve as a patrol dog, a narcotics dog, and also help with public education events in classrooms. You can vote online for names.
The options are Canine Lobo, Blue, Maverick, or Odin. It appears the name Odin right now is in the lead.
United States air bases are bringing awareness to the rising military suicide rates. The branch has ordered all units to stand down for one day to address suicide rates with their troops. Kirtland observed the order today with a Life Fest aimed at giving service members a chance to learn what services are available for those in need.
The state is launching an essay contest, and the reward is a trip to Washington, D.C. to light the Capitol Christmas tree with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Fourth grade students across the state are encouraged to write an essay about why they love New Mexico's forest and public lands. The governor will pick the winning essay. The deadline, October 4th.
Lobo versus Notre Dame game kicks off tomorrow, and there will be a watch party at the pit. UNM officials are expecting a few hundred people and have even invited Coach Bob Davie to the party as he sits this one out after a health emergency. No word on if he will attend. A watch party begins at noon.